Joker, Folie, Deux. I don't speak French, so I don't know if I'm saying that
I
right.
barely speak English, so.
Is hitting theaters in 2024. The sequel, which sees the return of Joaquin Phoenix as Batman's notorious foe, will debut on the big screen on October the 4th, 2024, exactly 5 years after the first movie. Now, I saw Joker. Let me ask you this: did you ever see the Joaquin Phoenix Joker?
I did. I
movie?
loved it, actually. I thought it was really well done. So it really hit a chord, I think, in creating a narrative for the why when it came to the Joker.
The why, I like that. The why when it came to Joker. I think we all know why because he was fucking pissed, man.
Well, I mean, he was mentally challenged and had some illnesses that, were prevalent within the movie. And I think that it was a really good look at how people interacted with him and helped create that persona that came with the Joker with his mental illness. And it gave you the why. And, when you have the why, you can learn a lot about a person.
Yeah, and that was one thing I loved about it, and as well, that's very well said. Guys. I've already said that she's plotting on this channel to become the new host of of the show. So this is already off to a great start. So I'm gonna have to take her down a notch, like cover the mic. Like, what did I say about doing that well?
So
Bring
sorry.
it down.
Okay, I'll work. I'm bringing it down.
Jesus. Okay, and 3, 2, 1, and we're back. But no, you're right. I love the first one. Let me move that out of my face. I love the first Joker movie. I thought it was a great deep dive into like mental illness and things like that. I thought they did a great job in handling all of that, and Joaquin Phoenix did an awesome job. One of the things about the Joker movie that I thought was interesting was the fact that he said that he liked it because it was supposed to be a one and done. But then when the damn thing made $1 billion,
I know.
It's
nothing is one and done when it does well in the movie industry. So.
That's exactly. Nothing is one and done when it's done well. Guys, there are so many jokes I can go with that line.
Absolutely.
Definitely going to clip that one. Nothing is one and done.
Nothing is
when it's done well. There is a Tabatha original right there. But the news, like I said, the 2024 release date for the sequel. But what's also interesting about the sequel, is the fact that it includes Lady Gaga, has been confirmed to be playing Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
A character that you are not that big on.
I think what's an unpopular opinion when it comes to the Harley Quinn character. I'm not a fan of how they have taken a very abusive and toxic relationship and romanticized it and sort of making it an okay storyline, society and mainstream wise.
Right.
There's so much abuse that happens between the two characters and between that romanticized aspect of their relationship that the idea of creating this character for people to fall in love with, because that's what you do when you watch a movie, is you fall in love with these characters, you idealize them, you create all these scenarios about them in your own head that the storyline gives you, and that the storyline's just so toxic. I have a really, really hard time enjoying anything to do with Harley Quinn because it's making a lot of abuse for women and abuse for a minority okay, and I hate that.
The thing about their relationship that was and I agree. Let me when we first were talking about this, I think I texted you about the Harley Quinn cartoon. I said, have you ever seen that? And I think I wanted to get your reaction on the cartoon, the third season, because it just dropped, and you were like, don't ever bring that. No, she didn't.
No, I did not.
It wasn't that bad. She just, but just like what you just mentioned right now, your reasons why that's not your favorite character, but then that intrigued me, and the reason why is because the direction that the Harley Quinn character is going.
Yeah.
Her relationship now. She's been on a journey to free herself.
And I'm hoping that that's what they do with this, is they take her out of this abusive role and they give her some power back.
So you've never seen Birds of Prey, have you?
So no, I've not watched Birds of Prey, honestly, because I stopped. I just don't.
That's when you stopped. That was before that. That's when you stopped.
Yeah, I just stopped diving into the Harley Quinn story.
So she doesn't know.
I don't.
Everything that I would challenge you to watch Birds of Prey, because everything that you're mentioning is, without giving too much away, it leans into exactly what you're talking about.
What I'm talking about, like,
because
she needs power, and they've taken her power away in her storyline for so much of her interactions with the Joker that it was just really hard for me to enjoy any of it. I couldn't get into the concept of that, and plus they get some really weird kink stuff in there, and I'm just not down with the whole daddy. We all got some daddy issues, but I do not need to be calling my sexual partner daddy. Or mommy, for that matter.
Or Mr. J. You know.
Let's not create some weird situations like that.
That would be a funny episode of the Batman animated series. Daddy, I mean Mr. J, I mean Daddy. I mean that TikTok. Daddy, I mean Mr. J, I mean Daddy.
They do the whole on the lesbian side of TikTok. It's all like mommy.
Oh my God! There was another. I'm thinking about a video where a guy was trying to explain, was it a bad thing to call like an older woman that was dating mommy? I got to find that video.
Yeah, it is a bad thing. Don't do it.
What?
Don't do it.
The hypocrisy.
No, some women like it. Don't get me wrong.
Mommy?
But I am not one of those women. I get called mommy and mom by my children.
Right.
I do not want that.
I get called daddy by my children.
Yeah, I don't want that in the bedroom. In the bedroom, I am not mommy.
We're gonna have to break that down. we could probably break down why is it acceptable?
Because my mommy brain is not my sexual brain, and those two do not need to be combined.
Right. Mom, yeah. Dude, what is up with that lately? The whole what are you doing, step bro things? What are you doing? What are you doing, porn? Why are you making this weird? I mean, the sock and the gallon of cocoa butter wasn't awkward enough. What are you doing? Welcome to T3 Media. Oh,
yeah, I know. Oh, Lord. Welcome.
She's like, I should have saw the look on her face. I wish I would have had the camera on you that fast when I said that reaction was. I'm guys, what I'm trying to do, we were talking about this before we started the show. She said something about if I make her laugh too much.
Oh, God, yeah.
I'm trying. I'm not. I only think that I'm funny, but I'm trying.
Yeah.
There may be a snort.
I snort laugh if I laugh too hard. It's not an attractive thing, but he keeps wanting to make me snort laugh.
And I see you guys firing away in the comment section. Don't worry, I will not. I'm not ignoring you. I will acknowledge you. All these comments, we're gonna keep them coming in. Fire away. You know what? Maybe I should mention, since we're on the topic, maybe this is the best time to actually. Let me get on these comments. Let's see what's going on. I did something stupid with the settings, and now the comments aren't displaying for as long as they should be. And let me see if I might not be the delay. Always show message. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna put always show message. So I'm sorry, guys. Your comments were supposed to be like right here in this area right here. And I did something stupid, but I will read some of them out right now. Just to Ludi Law says, "Watch out, she looks vicious." Okay, I thank you. I appreciate that. Brittany Fabian says, "I'm ready for it."
That's a bestie.
That's a bestie. All right, thank you. All right, bestie. Let me. This is probably all your friends right here. So. Kevin Davis, Joaquin Phoenix gives Oscar performances in Joker. He does. He gave an Oscar. He won an Oscar, I think.
I'd be lying if I said anything.
Kevin Davis, Joker was not a good film.
I disagree.
I disagree.
100%.
I mean, and it's fine.
It's okay. You got your opinions,
if it didn't fit for you, I get it. I understand. But dude, I want to fight you. No, Joe. No,
right.
No, you're.
Hey, Bestie's coming back. Are you serious?
Are you serious? I love fighting for his life in the comments section from the left hook with Brittany Fabian. Are you serious? I loved it. It was a good take on it. I think definitely different because it was focused more on mental health. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely was.
And then Ludi Law, not a fan of his at all, unfortunately.
I weirdly like him.
I
But
like him.
I think it's because he's a quirky.
He's an eccentric taste.
Yes, he's a quirky character, and
Yeah.
he tends to dive into. He's what I would consider more of a method actor. He
Yeah.
really dives into his characters and takes on those roles.
But
and
at least he's not like the method actor like Jared Leto. Did you hear about what he did?
Oh yeah, he got real.
When he was doing the Joker, so at least
Yeah.
he keeps
Yeah.
it, keeps it to himself.
Yeah.
you know?
Don't get me wrong. He's a weird man. He is a weird man, but like he's
And-
just such a great actor.
Yeah, and maybe
Really.
you have to be a little
I
weird
know.
like that.
All actors are weird.
Man, I'm an agent of chaos, I mean, Heath Ledger got really weird.
I'm a.
huge
Don't break
Heath-
my heart. I was
I
a
know.
huge fan of Heath Ledger.
Ludi Law, not a fan of his at all. That Brittany Fabian again. They do need to end the Fast and Furious franchise, though. Where did that come
I know.
from?
You're coming out of left field with. Granted, I agree with you, but you're coming out of left field with that one. I don't
Brittany
know what's
Fabian,
going on there.
Brittany Fabian, I will be making sure she watches Birds of Prey.
Yes, she will. Sure.
Gots to, because if you want to, because it's. Let me tell you why. I'm not going to spoil anything, but let me tell you about the title. The title of the film, The Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. So take
Okay.
however you, what,
Okay.
okay,
Okay.
okay. Okay, we're
I
cool.
will watch it. I will watch it. I will do my research.
Maybe a first time watching on the no.
Hey,
like
we'll do what we gotta do.
throw the wolves like try to do everything over here. All right, let me move on. So guys, let us know what you guys think about the news with Harley Quinn, with Lady Gaga, the fact that it's a musical.
So I saw that. Well, granted,
did that intrigue you?
I do love musicals, but
The hills are alive.
don't you be making fun of no Sound of Music. I love me
Right.
some Sound of Music.
Right. Never seen it.
Well, I mean, it is a.
I'm a film pundit, and there's so many things I've never seen.
Really?
And I used to have a rule that if it's older than me and I'm ancient, I'm not gonna watch it. But
You're
then
ancient. I think we're the same age.
I'm about 10 years older than
No,
you.
you're not.
I feel like I am.
But you're not.
But I feel.
I mean, you may be feeling old, but you ain't.
She's arguing with me on my show. I like that. I like that. Do I look like a man with a plan?
No.
But I'm interested. I'm so intrigued by the fact that they said, this is going to be a musical. It's going to.
Yeah.
That was crazy
Well, I mean,
intriguing.
don't get me wrong. It makes me nervous. It makes me
What do you mean?
incredibly.
Why does it make you nervous?
Because a lot of people are going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe they're turning this into a musical.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times it can get sort of, what's the correct term? Cheesy, yes, but that's not the word I was looking for. But it can get cheesy when you've had.
Campy?
Campy. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Campy's the term I'm looking for. It can get campy. I love a good musical, so I know my personal tastes are excited about just to see how they do it and where it goes.
Right.
But I can definitely see it being talked negatively about in that aspect, just because it can get campy. And when you've had such a, in my mind, darker, rich, take on.
Ludi Law says corny?
Yeah, corny.
Is it gonna get a little corny?
It could be. It could
Maybe.
be that way. And
Is that the word you're looking for? The C word?
Yeah, that is a different kind of C word. Not my favorite though. But it can be nervous to go from one extreme to the other, because that's really what's happening.
Right.
You're going from this dark sort of take on the Joker to this more potentially campy, corny take through a musical. So
Corny, but how dare you? Campy. I'll give you campy, but corny. How dare you?
Musicals can be
How
corny. They
dare
absolutely
you.
can be.
But
I am excited. I mean, look, Lady Gaga, wonderful talent vocally. So
She helped. I spent 6 years overseas working in a war zone. She got me through it.
Oh.
She got me through it. I won't tell you which song, because but she got me through it. She was
Okay.
one of the artists that I fell in love with while working
Okay.
overseas.
Okay.
Maroon 5 and Lady Gaga. I am black.
Okay, I was going to say, first of all, we were going to talk about the Maroon 5 parts. I was like, okay, I can get behind Lady Gaga for you, but I don't know if I can back you up, man, on that Maroon 5.
It was so much fun having you on the show. No. We're out of time. No. But guys, let us know what you guys think about the Joker. Mr. J, Daddy.
Oh, God, no.
And
It's just weird hearing you say it.
Dad. Mr. J, have a happy. And that's my favorite Harley Quinn line. I don't know why. It's a nice thing to say to people.
It is,
have a
actually.
happy. But she said it after she beat the shit out of Lex Luthor's assistant. Her name was Mercy. They got into a fight. And then when they left, she said, have a happy. I don't know why that stuck with me. I was a teen when I started. I don't know why. It's one of those memory burns. I just can't. It's just something that Harley Quinn.
I like it.
It's something, and I say it all the time. Like, if you're on Facebook and your birthday comes up, I don't wish you a happy birthday. I say, have a happy.
Oh, I don't wish people a happy birthday either, but I say something completely different.
What do you, okay.
I do the literal translation of happy birthday. I tell people happy vaginal expulsion day. It's a literal translation of what typically goes down.
There you go. Happy escape from the VJJ. Was it a little tight?
I mean, I've had 3 kids. I can attest to what happens.
Let's okay. Moving on to the next topic. This is officially probably going to be an hour show already. I've always tried to make the rundown a 30-minute show. Let me go back on the topic bar here. I always try to make the rundown a 30-minute show, but I can already tell. You know what? It's probably just going to have to be an hour show. It just has to be.
I mean, I'm not
got a
going
lot
to
of things to talk about. What happened in the chat room ever since? Said, look, not a fan, or I think we already read that with Brittany Fabian. Yeah. They do need to end the Fast and Furious. That's the last thing we read. I will be making sure she's watched Birds of Prey. Rachel Warwick, welcome to the show.
Rach.
Tabitha, don't be telling our secrets on the lesbian side of TikTok. Let me go to camera 2, right here. This lady right here.
That's me.
Yeah. Rachel also continues, I think Joaquin Phoenix's performance was comparable to Johnny Depp's performance. In
what?
Johnny Depp? In what?
I'm curious.
In the Lone Ranger?
Oh, God.
What are we talking about? Edward Scissorhands? Maybe Edward Scissorhands.
That's a great movie.
Maybe Edward Scissorhands is what you're talking about. That's probably it.